also coming with the cave pass and all those things. And at the end of the hour, when people turn in their papers and all those things, they'll be crowding around him. So he will not be able to see who is doing what, you know. Now this Sadasivan was a very mischievous fellow, one of my classmates. He actually screwed his tie. He was shouting, somebody screwed. But nobody will tell on him, you know.
Screwed his thigh?
Yeah, just screwed.
Oh, like that.
Yeah, you know, that's one of the punishments.
Oh, pinch. You would pinch
Pinching.
him. Ah.
Pinching and screwing. So these were some of the things that we done in the... But of course, after medical college, after we graduated, we had in our class, we had a friend by name, my classmate by name Indra Pandian, and myself and V. Ranganathan and Chandrasekharan, we were all close. This Indra Pandian, although we all joined together, our batch, he fell behind in the sense he failed a couple of times and okay. And then he is very what shall I say, boasting. He came from Tanjore. Okay. Even when he was a medical student, he used to tell in his village and all those things, I'm a doctor, and he started treating the villagers and things like that. So he was like that. So what happened was he wanted to apply for MS, that is postgraduate. Postgraduate, to get a seat in the postgraduate selection is a very coveted thing, very difficult one. So we wanted to make fun of him. So what we did was, we sent him a fake interview letter, as though it is signed by the dean. You know, those days, you know. You just a brown paper, you type something, and you are required to come to the interview on such and such a day for before the selection committee for Master of Surgery and all the things. And then somebody will just scribble, because there's no one actual rubber stamp or name also won't be. And this guy, as soon as he got the letter, he was thrilled. And then he told in his neighborhood that he was, as though he's going to London for higher studies or something like that. Oh, I'm going to go for Master of Surgery, and there are all sorts of things, and he was boasting like that. So we sent him this letter. We knew that he would come, and he came by train, and he was reading all the time on the train. And when he came, Chandrasekharan was in the house surgeon's dorm, the intern's dorm or quarters. So he came there, and what he did was, before some other people see him, then they will tell, where is the interview? There's no interview now. So he said, you go to Devarajan's house, that is my house. He has got all the information. He has actually told somebody he will tell you everything, go immediately. So he just sent him out. So he came to my house there. The first thing I did was, let me see that interview letter. I need that letter too. Because if I didn't get that letter, he will take that letter and blackmail me, or go to the dean and, now without a letter, he cannot do anything. So I took that letter. And then we already arranged an interview in a common hall. We paid the guy who takes care of the thing, to put some tables and screen and all sorts of things. And a couple of people were also faking as other candidates who have come for an interview. And they went inside and came back, oh, they are asking this and that and all those things. So this guy immediately started reading that, different thing. So finally came his chance. And when he came, of course, Ranganathan and of course I was also there. We were there. So he came inside. He was stunned. He was shocked. He could not say anything. Okay, because he was coming for an interview and he saw us. Then he is a big guy. So, so we were scared. We ran away. Okay.
So how did they send him off
Hmm?
from his town in Tanjore?
Oh, yeah. He had to go and face the shame at home, no? Because that, of course, he would have brought something. Okay, because he was a very self-conceited fellow. So that's why
The
we wanted.
villagers were sending him with garland and everything because he's going
Yeah.
for a big deal.
So just for coming for this interview, they gave him a send-off in the train station with a garland and all those things. So that's the, and then he said, I'm going to go to the dean, I'm going to go to the principal to do this. Okay, go. Where is the proof? There's no letter. So he could not do anything. And finally he came for negotiation. At least give me the train fare to go back.
That's funny. So you got married after medical school.
Yeah, after medical school, after all these things. And of course, when I was, after that, of course, I was working as an intern and then as a postgraduate in MS student and all those things. And in 56 we got married. And 56 to 59 I was in Stanley Medical College, Stanley Hospital, as in the orthopedic section. And before that, in 52 or so, I bought a car. Old car. Old car means 1934. Ford used to be in those days, it used to be called standard car. A small one. 2-door, bucket seat. Okay. We bought that car and it was okay for future. Then we wanted to take a long trip on that car. Okay. One of my Loyola College friends, Shanmugam, he was getting married. So he came to Madras and he had some suits stitched in Madras. And he had to, those days when you give it for stitching, they'll say, come after 1 week. And they won't get it ready by then. They'll give another day. So he couldn't wait. So he said, you are coming for the wedding, you get it and come. So we got the suit. So myself and Devanathan, one of the friends, and Whiting, there was another guy. So we all went in this car. We went to Madurai. It was Madurai. So we went to Madurai and all that, which is okay. And then what happened was, because an old car, and then we tried to go to other places like some of the mutts and other religious places we wanted to look around. So the car broke down. Before that, one night in one of the villages, we ran out of gas. Okay. So we were pushing the car, and then every half an hour or so a bus will go. That's all, the traffic. So one of the buses went, and one guy got down from there and he said he will do this and do that and all that. And he was drunk completely. Okay? And those areas, it's a very bad area, dacoits and robbery and all those things. So when this happened, we all, we put our wallet and ring and all those things and put it underneath the carpet, and so that, and we were pushing the car. And then this guy came and was talking. They said, you will do this, you will do that. Then finally, I said, okay, go with, we sent Devanathan along with you, and to go to about 30 miles in a bus and get gas. So then the bus driver and all recognized this guy as not a desirable character. So he warned him. Anyway, he got the gas and we were able to make it. But afterward the car broke down. When the car broke down, we took it to Trichy in one of the, in India, and especially in the rural areas now, everything will be done in the local repair shop, not like this. They will even take out the engine and rebore and put new pistons and all those things, but it will take some time, okay? And if you have a flat tire, they will seal the puncture and all those things and do it. So we took it to they said the engine has to be taken out, and the pistons and the rings are all broken. So it will take 1 week or 10 days. We have to go back, I was working, and everybody else also was working. So we said, can we drive in this car? He said, oh yeah, you can drive provided you go about 5 miles an hour. So imagine you are traveling 5 miles an hour or 200 mile distance.
Wow.
Right? So we got so bored and all those things. And I was the only driver. When it became dark, I was so tired, and I'll be dozing off. And it's all, there's no two-way traffic there, no separate lanes for each direction. Suddenly I'll hear a horn, the truck car, because I'm going in that direction. So I'll wake up. So like that we made 100 miles like that. Then finally we said, no, I can't drive anymore, we got to take rest. So in Villupuram, which is exactly halfway, we just stopped the car, and on the field itself we went. We lay down, spent the night, and then woke up and gradually we came back home. Okay?
Wait, you're going to the wedding though, right?
Yeah, we attended the wedding.
Attended, okay.
It's only on the way back to this happened. We attended the wedding. On the way back, we wanted to do some more touring, look other places. Then only we got into trouble. Okay? So that was the experience. And then the car, we had the car repaired in our own house. There's a guy who came, and people just like he came and he removed the engine and used to take the piston and all those things, put it back. It took about 2-3 weeks, but he did it all at home. So that was the first experience, that's my first car.
This car.
Okay. After that, of course, I bought another car, which was an upgrade from the old one, which was a 4-door, and it was an Austin. It's a British car, Austin. It was good, but again, it's a used car. Okay, that was my second car, and finally I got the new car when I was in Tiruvaru. I got the new car, which is an Ambassador, brand new one we bought. So that
What year was that?
Huh?
What year?
That was in, must be in 59, 60, like that, 60 or 61,
Okay.
maybe, okay?
All right. 1 second.
Because I was in Tiruvaru